How you doing today, brother? What's your name again?
Tyler.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. Is this your first conference?
This is not my first conference, but this is my first BSides Tampa conference.
BSides Tampa.
Yes.
Have you done other BSides or just other conferences?
I've done other BSides. I live in St. Louis,
Okay.
so I've done BSides St. Louis a few times. That'll be coming up in September, but this is my first time here, and it is really something.
You came a long ways from for a BSides Tampa conference, bro.
You know, want to be out in the sun, but no, I have a buddy, and a lot of my company is based down here.
Okay.
We actually did a talk here today, just got done with it about an hour ago, Purple Team Cheat Codes. And then I was at Hackspace Con right before this, where we did a talk, and then I did some of the trainings yesterday. I put on a hunting through the seam training, and we put on a threat emulation 101 training.
That's dope.
So.
If I wasn't also doing a course, I did a Kubernetes deploying.
Oh, how was that?
Kubernetes course. It was a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh,
It was my first time doing a course at a conference.
Oh, cool.
I was a little bit nervous, especially with it being an 8-hour,
Oh, it was all day?
It was all day.
Oh, wow, that's
all
all
day. Yeah. But yeah, that's not what we're here. We can talk about that, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Offline. But based on your experiences, though, right? What do you see people? What are some of the pitfalls you see newcomers fall into when they're attending conferences for the first time? You see people like wasting time, or?
For sure. I think the thing that I see the most is, especially in the cybersecurity community, that a lot of people are very introverted.
Yep.
The eye contact we have now is probably more than most of these people have all day, right? I think just trying to leave your shell, trying to be more out there. There's a lot of great people here. There's people with jobs, people with tons of experience. Just want everybody just to get out there, meet as many people as you can, and just have fun, right?
Yeah.
We're all here for fun, and I think people maybe forget that and become a little too inclusive.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Because, and it's not that like we're like super comfortable doing it. We just do it anyway.
You just do it anyway.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's about just having that fear, being nervous is all right, but just going out there and doing it anyway. And when you get done with it, you'll feel a lot better, and I think you'll really be happy that you had that experience.
And you make a new connection.
100%.
Don't forget to make the connection.
100%.
You can pull your LinkedIn out, scan the QR code, make the connection, and learn the connection. Because that's another problem I see people having, right? They'll go off and they'll collect business cards or populate their LinkedIn with this whole entourage of people that they don't even remember.
100%.
So, actually do your due diligence to understand who it is you're talking to and know them as a person. Because we're all people. We're all, connection is the name of the game, right?
Sure.
What else do you got going on? Like, you doing talks? Are you like watching talks? Also trying to like learn some things?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Figure out some deficiencies.
For sure, yeah. Try to squeeze some talks in. I'm a defensive guy, so I like to see a lot of the defensive talks. I've been doing defensive cyber operations (DCO) for about 10 years now.
Nice.
So I love to sit in on those, see what people are doing. If there's any detection engineering talks, I love that, and just any that seem interesting. Right? It's like, while I like to see not what I already know, but things I'm familiar with for like tips and tricks, I also like to kind of step out and see what other people are doing. So like at a previous conference I was at, they had a hacking Kubernetes talk that they did. That was what I wanted to see, right? Something that was outside of what you would normally see, what you normally do, to be able to learn more and kind of expand what you're doing, right?
Where was that again?
That was at Hackspace Con.
Oh my God, I missed that.
It was awesome.
Like
it's so mind opening, and even though the talks are short, they're an hour, right? It might sound like a long time, but you go through an hour like nothing, right? So just going in, you get some resources, you get some ideas in your head. You can go back home, you can research more, but stepping outside your comfort zone and going to some of those other talks is super beneficial.
100%. Any other like last minute, hey, you should make sure you do this for the new people that you want to leave them with, any kind of like gems or anything?
Yeah, I would say not just for conferences, but again, I've been a threat hunter for almost 10 years now. It's I said this in the workshops, I said this in the talks. Threat hunting is fun.
Yeah.
Go and hunt. Don't wait for an incident to begin hunting. Hunt now. Hunt in your logs. Know your environment. Like, you should enjoy your job. Your job is fun. Your job is cool. Hacking is cool.
100%.
Defense is cool. Like, get out there, have a good time, and it'll just make a much better experience, and you'll be a lot better at everything that you do, you know?
I know that was supposed to be like the last thing, but what are your thoughts as far as like new people trying to like get into like DCO space? Do you think is that something that a new person could come to a conference and get a blueprint or a rough path to get into DCO directly, or are there like prerequisite things that they should like learn and master first?
That's a great question. That has been an issue that I don't want to take too much time. I talk about this all day.
No,
but
she capped this. We're good.
There you go. The thing that I see. So when I came up, I was first an IT specialist. You know, you work the help desk, you work the servers, you learn networking, you do administration, things like that, and then that feeds you into defensive cyber operations. What I'm seeing now is that people jump straight into DCO, which is great, but you've got a ton of backlog and knowledge that you don't inherently have that you're going to have to figure out. So while DCO and hunting and things like that are becoming, the bar to entry has been lowered, which is awesome to have new people who want to be in it. It is not easy, and it requires a lot of additional information. So if you get a cert or you have your 4-year degree where they teach you some stuff and you hop in, you're just starting. You've got to want to learn. If you don't want to learn and you're not inquisitive in and of yourself, this might not be the field.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking out the time,
Hey,
bro.
Rico, thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
It was great to meet you.